front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization. And how many times have we seen this? Curry always has an answer from three.
Rubio taking his time here. Kicks it out to Love. Beyond the arc. Curry with the steal. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. 4 on the clock. And stolen by Mobley. It's Barrett on the wing. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Back to Mobley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Mitchell's got 20.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Curry is inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
Well, Stephen Curry has always been able to draw contact, but now he's so physically strong that he's able to absorb it better.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Shoots over Curry. Mitchell outside. It's stolen. Curry with it. 6 points for him. Here's Niang. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And here are the 76ers now. 17-point game. Niang, no good. You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton, they nailed just about every one of their selections.
Barrett, no good. The 76ers trail by 17. Curry with it. Guarded now by Okoro. The 76ers with another miss.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
6 on the shot clock. From deep. Curry brings the double. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. A nice shot by Okoro. Okoro's got his first 3 points of the game.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
Timeout call, the 76ers. The 76ers trail by 20. Outside Curry. And it's sent back by Allen.
This guy is a sensational shot blocker, Jared Allen, twice on the pipes.
For three, Mitchell. Three-pointer. Another three for Cleveland.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And Mobley throws it down.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Let's give it up for your powerhouse team.
Will go for a different look here. To the wing right side. Niang drills the three-pointer. Niang's got 6.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Rubio right side. Here's Okoro. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Here's Love. Goes up again. The rebound by Niang. The 76ers trail by 20. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's the three. A three-pointer is right on target.
3 points.
Niang's got a pair of triples in the second now for Philadelphia. Pass to Okoro. Back to Barrett. Poked away. 1 second, and it's nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway.
Boy, it is so obvious that shooting with range comes naturally to Stephen Curry, but that's hours upon hours of shooting the basketball to get there.
The offensive rebound out to Barrett. Back to Love. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution for your Cavaliers. Evan Mobley. Donovan Mitchell.
The 76ers trailed by 16.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France. 12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Barrett. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Maxey.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is RJ's godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life. And you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Barrett driving in. That shot, no good. The 76ers trail by 14. Out to the right wing. Here's Niang. The shot will not fall. Good D by Mobley. To the middle. It's stolen by Harris. Here's Niang. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Niang's got 14 points for the game. For 3, Mitchell. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Kicks it out to Allen. Pass to Okoro. Back to Allen. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jarrett Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
The Cavaliers leading by 14. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
Curry's shot is off.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Let's give it up for your Cavs powerhouse team.
So it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 16. Here's Melton. Goes up and lays it nice. Easy. Melton's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score. Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, Markelle Fultz trying to be a better floor general, on time and on target. Do that consistently.
For 3, Mitchell.
2 minutes.
Inside. Here's Mobley. Yep, that one goes in there. Mobley's got 4 this quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Harris. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Fultz, no good.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to draw contact and get himself to the line.
And so Barrett nails both of them. The 76ers trailed by 18.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell understanding that length and athleticism serves him well on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Substitution on the court.
1:06 left to play in the third. To the inside. Here's Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
Well, this guy knows it's his role to get his guys going. Fultz doing a nice job moving the ball.
And the basket by Rubio.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Puts the move on. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's LeVert. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. LeVert's got 7.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Back to Dedmon. In the corner, it's Melton. 4 on the shot clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Melton's got his second bucket of the night. And here's Rubio. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And the layup's good off the glass. Rubio's got his third basket of the night.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint. Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
76ers.
Cavaliers ahead.
47.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Cavaliers leading by 22. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences. Get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Over to the left wing. Back to Love. Shot clock at 6. And Love throws it down.
You know, just so smart. Kevin Love, tricky, crafty, you name it, he's got it in his game.
It's Curry outside. That one doesn't drop. And Cleveland will come the other way. Here's Rubio. It's LeVert on the wing. Here he goes.
Look at that speed on the way to the rim. LeVert makes the defense react to him. Exactly what you want.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shots.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Pass to LeVert. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Love grabs the board. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Well, you're looking at the MVP race last season between three incredible big men with Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Analyzing that, Doris, what's your big takeaway?
The idea that the big man, the 5 spot in the NBA is obsolete. That argument is over. What impresses me is the skill level of NBA players, particularly manning the center position in the modern age. Highly skilled, can shoot it, can take it off the bounce, and are exceptional passers. Boy, this is fun to watch.
Cavaliers leading by 22. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. For three, Mitchell. That one's not going to go. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And it's Stephen Curry with a three. Curry's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the 76ers. Mitchell outside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Curry from deep three-point land. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Jumps up. A nice shot by Okoro.
This is where he can be so dynamic. Okoro driving through the contact, finishing what he starts.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Barrett, no good. The 76ers trailed by 21. And the basket by Curry.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Down low. Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
There's a confidence and a comfortability to what R.J. Barrett is doing nightly. Boy, is he cooking right now.
Mitchell looking it over. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Donovan Mitchell has an earned reputation as being elite as a scorer in this league. He's cooking right now.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. And Okoro now top of the key. Fires from deep. And Donovan Mitchell gets the three. Mitchell's got 31.
He does not require much space to get that jumper off. Donovan Mitchell working right now.
We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing two bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
From deep three-point range, out to Barrett. 5 on the clock. Back to Mitchell. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Cleveland.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Aston Niang lets the three fly, and the 76ers get it back. The three. It's rebounded by Barrett. Launches it. And that one is off. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had
Growing up, I didn't have the best things. Now my diamonds on my neck gleam.